Okay, so we are currently in the map mode and our strategic map and busy planning our moves, which are basically not, we're going to sort of sit there and see what happens. It kind of looks like we're surrounded. Okay, so what they're doing is the Soviet tanks are tracking us down. It's gonna be interesting, as it typically is with this game. And here we go. Well, what I'm doing now is in the deployment menu is the enemy is technically going to be coming at us from the south, and that'll be from this area here. I have 2 units who are in retreat that I've deployed right in this area in the center of our view, and they're basically scouting at this point. Then I have units over here, more infantry units over here, and I'm deploying them in essentially a defensive move to give a little cover here. They've got some cover. Let's see, that might be enough for them, or maybe not. That might be too... Yeah, I think I like that better. Here they might be a little too exposed again. I'm just really trying to make it as difficult for these guys to get shot as possible. I mean, within certain parameters. Put their commander up here. Okay, so let's get off this view. We have these guys over here, which I think are the ones that were escaping. Let's see, where are those guys? Okay, yeah, these are the guys here. I may regret that later, right? Okay, there we go. And we have the orders are done. So the battle has started. Commander is absent. Okay, well, don't doubt that. That's this group here. Basically, I expect them to run fairly quickly, this group, just simply because they've been, Peng's unit has been shot up so badly. It's just a question of how many enemy troops will come in through here. It showed 1 tank group, which should leave us fairly vulnerable. I'd be kind of interested in, I don't know if it'd be... Okay, so let's see if... These guys were actually dug in, so I guess I'm not going to move them. I'm not even sure I can, actually, to be honest. Oh, well, that did it. That got some attention. There's tanks over there. He's not going to be too much of a trouble if he continues to fire into the hill that way. Well, I think what they're doing is they're firing at the far group of troops. There's troops as well. There's at least 4 battle tanks in this offensive. Whoa, look at all those guys. Okay, I think you've made your point. Okay, gents, let's go. These guys over here, they're going to get wiped out. Now basically this battle, these clashes between the China Khans and the Soviets was a result of border disputes between the two powers. And the Chinese insisting that the boundaries that they currently had were the result of imperialist aspirations during that time period, which was, I guess, 1900s or late 1800s or something like that. And so the Chinese didn't want that to be the de facto boundary, of course. And you know, this is a good fighting position. They're fighting a rear guard action here. And this group is putting up a good fight here. Well, they're fighting anyway, let's put it that way. A lot of troops coming down there. I'm afraid our little platoon's going to get the worst of it. Enemy troops are approaching our dug-in position. Well, there's a lot of troops here. We've got them in that long open area though, so that's really to our advantage. We've got this big plain in front of us. And yeah. Okay. Moving up our commander a little bit. Put him in a little better position anyway. A huge, well not huge, a significant force is coming, is attacking this area. We're lucky they haven't flanked them. I guess we're on their flank, the Soviet flank. All right. Well, I think the Soviets are going to have a hard time crossing this open plain here. Their armor would be, here comes their armor. They need those machine guns and cannons to make a difference. Yeah, they're sure whipping the infantry, though. The question, tactically, though, is whether or not I should start the withdrawal from this position center. And because their tanks are going to overwhelm us, there's no doubt about that. But I don't think I'm going to get a better field of fire on the enemy either, though. If I run and reestablish a new defensive line, I don't think I'm going to get as good a place as I've got already. Maybe here. I don't know. But it'd put us on the reverse slope here, so they'd shoot at us as they were coming up on us, so I think we're going to stay put. There's at least 3-4 tanks right here. Whoa! That's got to be a bad day for anybody experiencing that. And now they're going to drive across this flat. At least one of them is. Yeah, I mean, as far as it goes, we're making them pay, but they're making us pay worse. Whoa. There's 5 tanks, or 4 tanks right here. And that one seems to be going back. I don't know what these guys are doing now. These guys are moving forward. Yeah, they're giving us pretty heavy tank fire right now. Frankly, don't think there's going to be... There's a few guys left here. They're going to be able to run real quick. What's the enemy contact? Oh, alright. Our guys hot-footing it out of there. Yeah, I think these guys are really in trouble here. Ooh my. And that, my friends, is the end of that particular part of the campaign. The Soviet forces have wiped all of our troops off the map and have successfully taken all of their objectives. So that was an interesting battle. I'm not even sure you could call that a battle. But the Soviet forces, with their infantry and armor, were able to push through our lines and take us out. So, interesting little scenario. I think I'll probably try it again at some point, but maintain a more defensive posture. I'm not sure about what the possible outcome, any other possible outcome could be based on what I saw. Maybe there might be something, I'm not sure. But we'll try it out again. There are 2 other parts of this campaign that I'm going to try next, and so we will go from there. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the battlefield.